welcome back. We're still in the Blue Moon campaign. We are going to have a choice of either a Pollen mission, Crit mission, or Olaf mission. So I think now I'm going to do the Olaf mission and then probably move to Grit. And then after that we can do Pollen's mission. Pollen's mission is not that difficult. I'm just sort of working counterclockwise around. Oh my gosh, Commander Olaf! Look at that! It's... What in Witter's name is that? Looks like a missile silo. A really big missile silo. I doubt we can just walk up and push that monster over. Hit it with everything we got. No black hole bases matched our might. Do you see the size of that thing? I'm worried about you, Chief. What should we do? Well, son, you and I are on intel duty. We gotta find a way to beat that thing. I really like this mission too. T-minus 15. Now that Olaf's here, your days are numbered. I'm here to help as well. Oh, Andy of Orange Star, what are you doing here? I just told you, I'm here to help. Blue Moon needs no aid. We have the power to... That's a giant missile silo. When 15 days have passed, it'll launch a missile. That missile will take out half of Blue Moon's troops in one blow. Madness. That's what Nell said anyways. That's... We must stop that missile. I'll help you. Let's stop that missile together. Grumble, grumble. If you're going to insist, you can help. So we're going to take turns. We're going to get to use both Olaf's units and Andy's units. They'll just be on different turns. What we want to do with Olaf's is to move this direction, take this airport, take some of these. Well, we don't have to take these cities, but I choose to take these cities because I don't really have anything better to do with my infantry right off the bat. And by the time we get through this pipe seam, I will be bringing them through last. Alright. And then Andy's troops on his turn is going to force on coming this way. And to take out this pipe seam and these two back units as possible. Now, we got to watch out for this missile unit. He can put a pretty big damage on any of my flying units. In addition, these anti-airs are not airplane friendly. And then over here we have some rockets. But on our first turn, what we want to do is we want to push everyone as far as they'll go. So as you can see, I'm still out of range here. Let's see. Push you as far as you can go. And we're going to bring up the anti-air and anti-infantry. Well, that's his rocket unit. As far as they'll go as well. Because we want to get them into the battle as quickly as possible. These guys are all moved up where they need to be. As I said, we're going to get these infantry out of the way. We'll go up to here. We're capturing. You can go... Let me see here. We want to move... I want to stay out of his range, which shouldn't be too hard. So we'll go here and here. You guys like this. Right. Push you to here. You guys can come all the way to here. Unload here. Oops, too far. Okay, and then we're going to push you as far as you'll go. But he's the most important one that we want to push forward. Because we want to get in range of this pipe seam so we can bring our units down and into the battle here to join up with the medium tanks. Right, so that, and then these guys down here, we're going to try to push in this general direction. These guys are all going to come this direction, and I want to try to get to this airport if possible. You are going to move up this way. We're going to try and snake you over to here, so you can start doing some damage to that. The rest of these anti-air units are going to move down. And then we will set them up on the next turn where we want them. We're going to put you here as well. So those are all where we want them to be. Now we're going to end our turn. It'll be Andy's turn. There's Andy. Big thing, we want to stay out of range of this guy. So first thing we want to do, push you as far as you will go. So this artillery right here is going to stay undamaged because he is fully covered by the missile unit. So you need here. Go to there. Push you all the way to here. And one of the big things that we want to do is we want to keep this APC alive because it is my only lifeline to keeping my air units fueled and resupplied. So we want to make sure that that does not get hit. I've blocked this entire area off, so the only place they can go is up, and with the bomber in the way, that'll basically block him out, prevent him from coming up here and doing damage. This guy I like to move backwards because I want to bring, if possible, bring him down so he can start taking on these air units, because there's no real air threat on this side other than like I said, what's on this side of the pipe. So because he can't reach, I like to place him right here so that he has as much range to get out as quickly as possible. Okay, so that's the end of Andy's turn, and now it is Flak's turn. This is one of the few flak missions you run into outside of Orange Star. I think it's appropriate that he's here because he, like I said, he acts a little bit like Max in terms of like pure output of like raw damage. So, you know, him getting his barbaric blow can be kind of devastating depending on how how he rolls. Olaf, can you hear me? We found a way to put the kibosh on that giant missile base. What was that? Are you sure? There are 8 properties surrounding the launch tower. They're supplying the power for the base to launch the missile. You can capture those 8 properties. The tower should be helpless. Up to you, Frosty. I'll take care of this. Don't call me Frosty. Easier said than done. This accursed pipe is preventing my units from advancing. If you blow up the seam, you can pass through the hole in the pipe. That's what Nell told me. That's what you did in the last mission to defeat the black... Okay. Oh, yes. Of course, I already knew that. Thank you all the same, though. So we want to... let's see here. So you're not in range yet, so we want to try to put you in range. So this will be good to put you in range. And then I will bring you to here. It's not going to be enough, unfortunately. You can do this. Do this. And you're going to come up to here, start capturing. You can capture this. Right. And then I'm going to push forward here the best of our ability. Alright, we want to try to stay out of the bomber's range. But that'll leave open. Well, not necessarily. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so we'll do this. Because this guy can't reach me. Very good. So we'll put you here, like that. That'll keep that blocked out. And you can move to here, and I will move you here. Put there. So one of the nice things about the normal mission is that the troops that Flak have are farther pushed back. So I'm not immediately running into medium tanks and regular tanks right away. So this gives me the ability to put some pretty big damage on these two rocket units before I start bringing people down in to take care of this. So let's see. 55 damage. And it's not going to be enough to get through this pipe this turn, so we'll push you guys up. Nevertheless, we'll split you off. You're going to go south. We're working on this pipe. You're going to go north. We're working on this pipe. And that 44 damage is all that's left. Bring you from the back. 18 damage, so I'll leave 29 left. Right, I'm going to bring you guys down to more or less best range I can get you in. Here, and then that's all I have left to work with. Okay, so we'll end our turn there. Andy's turn. Can't do anything with the fighters, so we'll just rest you for a turn. You are covered up. So, got 6, you've got 8. I'm gonna come. Let me make sure I don't do this. Okay, we're gonna come south and we're gonna take care of this pipe. Okay, that leaves 5 more damage on that pipe, and then we're gonna clean up this APC. That kills both units in there. We are going to start on the recon. Okay. And then we're going to do a little bit more damage to the recon here. So double check. Yep, out of range. We're going to move back to the front. Right, and then we're going to resupply half of my flying units here. So I can resupply each for 88. We'll just resupply you guys here. He'll take a little bit of damage from the artillery, which is a mistake, clearly. Oh well. What it is. That's it for Andy's units. So now it's time for superpower. No, I mean regular power. Try this on for size. Brute force. So this hurts a lot more in the the hard campaign because you're dealing bigger damage to. Okay. Worried there for a second, he might die. Because you're doing some big boy damage to his big boy units. So he ends up usually ticking into Barbaric Blow, or he can pop his brute force. So. Alright. So, number one thing we want to do, we want to get rid of these rocket units, and then we can take a look at focusing down on the southern units with our 3 anti-air units. Figure out what we want to do there. First things first, we want to finish capturing. Regardless of what happens to this unit, we want to capture. Right? Next here, we have got 29 damage, so take that out. I don't think you can reach. Oh, you can reach. That's so sweet. Alright, so that's going to free up both of those medium tanks to move in. We're going to move them in right away. 25 damage. Very good. And then we're going to send full medium tank south. These medium tanks are taking big shots. Right. And yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the 61 damage I can deal with this full tank. And then we're going to bring in medium tank O here. And you're going to do some damage. And he should still be out of range of the rockets right now. Yeah, I think he's out of range. Nope, he's in range. I lied. This is why you want to bring in the air units in the back to clean this up. Can't use units that are not mine. Okay, so we're gonna bring you guys down like this. You're gonna come this way a little bit. Not really much I can do there. I need to move you out of the way, so let's do 1, 2. Let's put you here. You can get this. You can get this one. You can get this one. And then we're going to put you into range to start capturing this one. You can come south. Let's set up the APCs here. Okay. That's all I can do with those units for right now. Down south, I don't want to, let's see here, I have 3. You can move somewhere, how far you can go. So you will not make it to battle this turn. So let us try our best here to clean up as many units as we can. Oh, that's okay. This do 100 and some damage here. So I'm gonna take a Wampin here on their next turn because I've only got 3 anti-air units. This unit can't reach. This unit up here can't reach. So, like, all I really can legitimately do, try to protect these units here. We're gonna actually place you here. I do that because I think pretty sure this anti-air is gonna die. It means I need to keep this sealed up so that my rockets do not take damage. You guys are gonna stay here. I don't have any better use for you right now. Alright, and then we're gonna send Big Flyboy south. You are going, I gotta make sure I stay out of your range though. Yep. We're gonna put you down here so that you can really make it hurt. I wish I had something to take this out. It wasn't this bomber. I really want to just kind of move the bomber in and blow this guy to smithereens. But we'll just have to stick with what we got. So, first things first, I have a diagonal step line to keep an eye out for, and then in addition, is that a safe space? It sure is. So this is a safe space, so we're going to leave you here, do just a little bit of damage. The rest of the guys, I want to make sure that the next safe space is going to be here. So you'll be out of range of this guy, you're out of range of this guy, and the rest of these spaces are clogged up. We're going to put you outside his range. here. You're gonna move to here. That's everybody on Andy's team. Day 3. So because Flack used his power on the last turn, he's not going to get to use it right now. However, I'm going to do some pretty decent damage to him on the next turn, so we're going to see probably at least his regular power, if not a full super. This also hurts. I mean, full HP anti-airs, and they're just being taken out by, bombers. Ugh. Like, there's no fear there. We're gonna pump a little bit of fear back into him. In a moment. Because we're going to... Okay. He's taking damage. Okay. Well, I'm not really left with too much here to work with. We're just gonna have to slowly pick these units off. We will retreat that medium tank on our turn. So, medium tank. Oh, do I have my superpower? I sure do. Alright, let's try to make the most of this then. Blue Moon is indestructible. So Winter Fury is great. It creates snow field, which will slow down the enemy. It also deals 2 damage to every unit on the field. Great. And it gives me a power boost as well. So, start out. I'm going to use the farthest back units first, and then we'll work our way forward to the medium tanks. Sweet. Pretty sweet. Okay. You cannot hit anything. You cannot hit anything. You cannot hit anything. So let's see here. 45 damage. Build the helicopter. Alright, so let's evaluate here. Nope, can't do enough damage, that's alright. We're gonna use medium tank then. 42 damage, then... Yeah, we'll... I want to bring you up. You can do 24 damage, that'd be great. And then we'll see how far we can push our tanks forward. You can move not all the way up, unfortunately. Yep, so we'll just have to be satisfied with what we're doing right now. Let's move go. No, you're gonna come as far down as you can go. Drop here. You are gonna come down to here and drop here. Lead. Push you far enough south. I cannot, but you can be a good stopgap. Let's see here. We'll move you here. You can move here. And we'll end our turn there. Alright, so it's Andy's turn. Unfortunately, Andy will be affected by the Winter Fury, but should be able to not do anything useful. Great. Annoying. One downside of Olaf, when you're playing on a team with him, your units are still affected by Winter Fury, the snow that is. Wow. I'm pretty sure I can put this guy out of range. Let's find out. Can I put him out of range? Yes, I put him out of range. This guy's the only one who's going to really die. You're going to have to stay where you're at. Everyone's going to have to stay where they're at. Well, I could. Let's see if we can do this. Let's do this. And then we'll finish this off here with this guy. Keeping the bomber alive. I'm not putting him anywhere close to harm's way. Don't care. Alright. Alright, Mr. We're gonna send you to hell. No. A4. Yeah, I sent him from nothing to his superpower on that push. Get out of my way! This barbaric blow. If he rolls really good, I am gonna be really sad, and if he rolls poorly, I'm gonna be really happy. Okay, he has somewhat of medium luck, I think, here. This will still obviously destroy him, but it will limit how far his units can move. So they could not attack my... that's good there. So the medium tanks are going to kind of mess me up here. My tanks, that is. That guy was guaranteed to be dead regardless. Yep, this is all to be expected right here. Should be it for this. So as you can see, there's a series of mountains here, and all I really need to do to block off this area is just to put a single fighter here, and it'll prevent these guys from getting to me. Particularly now that we've wiped out the other missile unit down here in the corner. This should be all she wrote for this.